So I got a question for you. Did you ever think that you would see the day when drugs would take over communities like they have? At this point, it seems like the word epidemic is really an understatement.
Yeah, take a look at the latest statistics. They're downright scary. For instance, preliminary data from the CDC suggests that 91 people in America die every day from heroin or opioid abuse. And don't be mistaken, it's happening all over Delmarva. I mean, just over the weekend, authorities in Delaware warned of a spike in overdoses in western Sussex County, 2 being deadly. EMS workers responded to 7 reported overdoses in the Seaford and Laurel area alone in a 24-hour period beginning Friday. It's affecting all classes, all races, all ages.
And that's why people are taking action to save lives.
And 2 of those people join us today. We'd like to introduce you to student pharmacists at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, Scott Baker and Okitan Agangbe. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. This crisis, and it is a crisis, it's pretty scary, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Just to add on to the statistics you were throwing out earlier, if you look at Maryland's numbers, the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, in the last 5 years, the deaths from opioid, heroin, and illegal fentanyl have doubled, more than doubled in the last 5 years. And I'm sure you guys are aware, but Governor Hogan actually issued a state of emergency for Maryland. And we were just looking to respond to that call.
Okay, so UMES students are doing their part to educate and raise awareness. What are you guys doing?
So we're having a program on Saturday, April 29th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. to bring awareness to opioid overdose and abuse, of course. And we're going to be having a naloxone Narcan program where we train people to use the nasal spray in case of an emergency. So we're welcoming everybody to come in there.
For those who don't know, what is Narcan?
Narcan is the generic name naloxone. It's basically an opioid overdose reversal agent. So it kind of gets in there, it competes with the opioids and knocks them off and restores breathing and the type of stuff that's really damaging when you do indeed overdose on an opioid.
And at times brings them back to life.
Correct. It is most certainly a life-saving drug.
Good thing to know. Okay, so you say it's to remove the stigma attached to substance abuse. What do you mean?
Right. Unfortunately, one of the hardest things to fight is the stigma surrounding addiction and opioid abuse. And by that I mean that everyone knows people out there who they just assume that everyone who's an addict is, you got to be a bad person, or everything's so hush-hush. No one wants to talk about it, or they want to hide their problems if someone in their family's doing it. But we're trying to pull back the curtain on the issue and just bring everyone together so that everyone can feel comfortable talking about it and they don't feel like they have to hide anything, and all the resources will be there to make them more comfortable to do that.
And you guys are pretty passionate about this. Why?
Well, I'm passionate about it because I'm a nurse and I worked in downtown Baltimore for about 2 years, and I saw this a lot. This was something that really bothered me. So when I heard that the School of Pharmacy was looking into doing this, I was like, yes, of course I want to be involved in something like this, so that motivated me.
I would say my passion comes from growing up right here on the Eastern Shore, and I've seen over the last 10 years, I've seen, unfortunately, family members, I've seen friends that have all been affected very negatively by this. And I mean, like you said, no one knows the best solution, but we're trying to do something to take a step in the right direction for our community here on the Eastern Shore.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us again about the event that's coming up Saturday.
So the event, like we said earlier, is on Saturday, April 29th, and it's going to be at UMES Student Services Center. It's the building with the white dome and a pond in front of it.
Right.
So it's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's free, and there's child services, breakfast, lunch, and there are going to be speakers from people who know more, and there will be more information about this event.
I would just add to that in saying that everyone can sign up for 3 workshops. Just some examples: there's peer support group workshops, there's one on responsible use of pain medication. There's also going to be about 20 vendors from the community there. I don't know if vendors is the term, but community resources, counseling and whatnot, with tables there. And there'll also be a panel discussion at lunch from local experts, doctors, therapists, just talking about the issue with the audience in general.
Let's talk about who you see as the ideal person to attend this event.
Right. It's You mentioned earlier that this disease doesn't really discriminate in who it affects, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly who should come, but I would say anyone out there who is concerned about whether it's their own life, a family member, a friend, or even if you just want to know more about the issue in general, because it's all over the place and it's on the rise and it hasn't started decreasing yet. So if you want to be active and you want to help your community and learn as much as you can, then I would encourage those people to attend the event.
All right, so here you go. Here's what you need to know to be there. It is Saturday from 8 till 2 at the UMES Student Services Center. Again, all you have to do is look for the campus building with the big white dome. It's absolutely free. Okay, there's free workshops and Narcan as well as meals. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for
joining us to tell us about it.
And if you would like to register for the event at UMES, just go to delmarvalife.com.